All right, welcome to the Broken Anchor Podcast. It is Monday, November 23rd?
23rd, yeah.
23rd. Yeah. And we have been here so we got to Morgan's. We're recording this on a Friday because I got to go to
Very
Arkansas.
unusual.
Yeah, because I got to go to Arkansas on tomorrow, so Saturday morning. So we came here at 4 to record this, and it is 5.
Well, okay. Joe got here at like 4:15.
That is not true. I got here at 4:03.
Did you really?
I did. I got here at 4.
Let's see the text. Let's see the text. Let's check the receipts here.
4:04.
4:04.
Liar. You liar.
Liar.
Okay.
For me, that's not bad.
Do we talk about last night?
Oh,
We had a meeting scheduled for 7 o'clock.
yeah.
The meeting did not start until like 7:25.
Well, but I was doing an important show that it was the first gambling show that we did on Twitter.
Yeah, but kind of unprofessional. I expect better from our
Then
leader.
let's be real. What actually were you doing?
That's a good point.
What was I doing?
Yeah. Like, is
Well,
that...
what were you doing?
Was that a major inconvenience for you?
Yeah.
Very inconvenienced. I was so inconvenienced.
When I got into the Zoom call, he was in a t-shirt in his bed, hanging out, doing nothing.
Hey,
probably doing our homework. Some of our homework that was
you're funny. When is that paper due? Like December 4th? Yeah. I'll start that December 3rd. Yep.
We should probably mention that Morgan is here.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, guys?
Morgan's here. Yeah, so is this your third podcast?
This is my third podcast.
I think your third.
Yep.
Wow.
The first one was virtual.
Yeah. Well, the first one you did with Laura Beth.
Yeah.
We got to get her back on though. She was great.
Yeah, we should probably work on that.
Yeah. But so yeah, it's been a bit of a debacle.
Oh, buddy.
But we figured it out.
I think we're 3 YouTube videos deep. And I feel like if we would have stuck with the second dude long enough.
My girl Carly did a great job.
Yeah, do we need what's her YouTube? We'll shout her out.
Yeah,
I'll
figure out
because she's the one who saved us. Because we've been looking at YouTube videos on how to record 2 microphones into one laptop to record this.
Yeah, so the setup we have right now is Morgan and Joe are plugged into one laptop, and I'm recording on a completely different laptop, and Joe will have to mix all the audio together.
All right.
Which have I ever done that before?
No,
nope,
not
we're
a
gonna
chance.
figure that out.
Also, you have to edit this like tonight as we record, so you don't have to do it while you're with your fiance.
Emily, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the thing is when you're long distance with your fiance and then you get to hang out with your fiance and then you say, "Gotta write a blog." Normally does not go over that well.
Yeah, I figured.
No, I'd be pissed.
We figured it out. I'm happy.
Hopefully, if you're hearing this, we figured it out.
For now.
If we send out a tweet Monday morning saying, "Yeah, sorry, but no podcast this week."
Hey, at least we have the video though.
Yeah,
we've got the Zoom.
Yeah, we just don't have the sound to the Zoom.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Well,
we'll have my sound. No matter what, we're gonna have my sound.
It's better than the second episode that you did with me and Dom because that's when we recorded a whole episode and I just accidentally deleted the entire audio.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was a fun conversation.
So I had to write a State of the Broken Anchor podcast blog.
But we were a little bit better off then because we were still doing 2 episodes a week at that point.
Right.
So it wasn't that bad.
Do you think we'll ever go to 2 episodes again?
Not unless we're actually doing this, to do it
as a thing.
Yeah.
To do it.
We'll see. But so other than that, I mean, Thanksgiving coming up. And it's good family holiday.
Hey, you know what else? What other holidays coming up?
What other holidays?
Wait, hold on. She's gonna say her birthday.
Oh shit!
But when is my birthday then?
Don't say it. Don't say it. I'll cut this out, and then I'll guess your birthday in stride.
Okay.
So you say what other holidays? Say it again, and then I'll come in and say your birthday.
Okay. What other holidays coming up?
Oh, is it your birthday?
Maybe.
Nailed it.
But what day, though? What day?
The 27th.
Yeah, it
Hell
is
yeah.
the day after Thanksgiving.
I would have felt really bad if I got that wrong.
I was gonna say,
'Cause,
Ben should get this right. February 18th.
Damn. But
Joe, I have yours is April.
Oh, I thought it was
7th.
March.
7th. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Because it's the day after dawn.
yeah.
Yeah. But well, so do you have any big blowout plans? You gonna go get wild and crazy?
You know,
Big summer blowout.
this whole, practical like quarantine wellness thing.
COVID mania.
I haven't left my apartment in about a week.
Sick.
I've been isolating myself, not because I'm sick, obviously. I'm
Right.
telling you guys.
COVID
You guys have
party.
a Winter Wonderland thing.
Yeah, I've been just kind of cozied up on my couch with some Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Just kind of staying away from people. I don't trust anyone. So
So huge that we are in her apartment right now.
yeah.
We made it.
I don't think I really have any like birthday celebration planned.
What day is it? So your birthday is on a Friday?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Black
But
Friday.
like with COVID, I mean, what the hell are you supposed to do? I mean, you can't go out.
We'll throw a rager here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
there
we
you go.
could.
Everybody, all the mainstays are invited.
We could.
No, not all the mainstays. Everybody, like all the writers, everybody working for the Broken Acre.
No, all the mainstays are invited.
Okay.
Details to come.
we could reenact my 22nd birthday, Ben.
Oh,
What happened?
what
then?
happened on your
We went to see the Naked Karate Girls
Oh.
at Bar 145.
What?
Yeah.
Do tell this story, please.
Oh, it was amazing. It was a great night.
Well,
Do tell.
great
it didn't
night.
start out great, but we
No.
don't need to get into those details.
No, it was well, it was a surprise, and I don't really handle surprises well. I like surprises, but I just ruin them all the time.
How do you ruin them? How do you ruin them?
I am me. I don't know. I don't know. I ruin pretty much everything in my life. So.
But what happens? Like if you got your eyes closed, something like that, and someone says surprise and surprise party. What is your reaction?
Okay.
Punch someone in the face.
It wasn't even like that. The surprise was, okay, she knew we were going out. She just didn't know where.
Yeah.
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
So there really wasn't a surprise.
Right.
But
Because as soon as we left, she was going to know where we were.
Were you at Wright State at this time, by the way?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So there's like a total of like 3 bars that you could go to.
Yes.
Well,
so
we didn't even go
that's
anywhere
why
by Wright State.
that would be why we went all the way to Austin Landing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Austin
So-
Landing, nice little shopping center for people not in Dayton.
It
Yeah.
was great, well worth it, but the ride home
It was
after you're
not worth
boozed
it.
up,
Not worth the fucking
I was about to
30-minute Uber drive.
no throw up in the
At,
backseat,
like-
Did you think
almost. Me and Stephanie, my friend Stephanie, we were sitting in the back, and we're looking at each other, and we're like, dude, one of us is gonna do it. Like we've got to ask him to pull over. Like it's going to happen.
There is something about the car on the ride back.
Ugh.
I will say.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I get
it-
car sick super easily too.
That
Especially
night,
when you're drunk.
Oh yeah.
that night had its
My
highs and its lows.
Give me a high and give me a low. Give me one, the highest of the highs.
A high is we have fun. It
Yeah,
was
so
fun.
so once we got there, once we were actually inside the building, everything was fine.
Right.
It's when we were outside of the
The
building.
logistics
that
part of the
thing-
evening.
Yeah, you could say so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, how much detail do you want to go into?
Everyone was drunk.
Keep your job. Keep your job, but give me all the details. Give me all the details that will let you keep.
No, it wasn't anything like inappropriate at all. Oh, Ben, I think I
Just-
know what low you're talking
Just
about.
a lot of fighting.
Well, beforehand, it was a bunch.
And
it was a little
almost
drama.
afterwards.
Afterwards,
Almost
I don't
afterwards.
remember afterward. Well, obviously, I don't.
Were there
remember
like
afterwards.
No. So the first fighting
Oh, okay.
was argument, like
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah, but it wasn't like not between Ben and I, obviously.
No, surprisingly not.
Yeah,
The
I've said this before,
second,
it's my favorite thing in the world when you guys fight. It's my favorite thing in the world.
it hasn't happened in a while.
No, it hasn't.
But I think it's because we don't hang out
yeah,
every
probably.
day anymore.
But the second fighting would have been
I
like,
don't blame you for that.
physical.
There was some random guy involved, like that I obviously was not involved with, but I was involved with his friend. But there was this random guy that like came home with us or tried to come home with us, and he was just drunk as crap.
Our Uber would have been full. There would have been 4 passengers in this Uber.
Yeah.
Plus the driver. There's no more seats. And this dude was adamant that he was going to be in our Uber. Not only sit in the Uber, but be in the front seat of the Uber that I paid for.
So this is a random guy.
Kind of.
He knew someone that we were with.
Okay. But you guys did not know him.
I did not know him.
No, we didn't know him. Because he was trying to go home with his friend who was with us. And we were like, dude, get out. We don't know you. Like, whoever, if someone has to go, it has to be you too.
Yeah, and then he started calling me names.
Yeah, this guy was
and
not
like I said, he tried to take the front seat
sober.
of the Uber, which was going to be
and
obviously
it's my birthday with my best friends, which was Stephanie and Ben. Like, get out.
I've never been out with you on your birthday, but you seem like the kind of girl who would wear a tiara.
No, are you kidding me, Ben? Do you really think I would do that?
No,
I'm not saying,
not at all.
I'm not saying you sober. I'm saying you get a couple of Kool-Aids in. You would love a tiara.
No,
a tiara.
She wouldn't wear the tiara. She'd maybe wear one of those like sashes.
Yeah,
it would be like half like broken off by the end of the night.
Right. Yeah.
But
like
tiara,
by
no.
a tiger.
Tiara, no.
Okay.
Completely unrelated. If we want to talk about partying, what do you guys have planned for like the middle of October of 2021?
Are you getting married?
No.
Gee, I haven't looked at my schedule, Ben. For
I'll be out of
October
town.
2021. Yeah.
Well, y'all want to go to Vegas?
I mean, I almost thought about it like the one time that you guys were talking about it.
All right, so y'all are coming to. Oh yeah, I've been twice.
Have you been like been to Vegas? Like when you were over when you could?
Yeah, so I went when I was 21 with my. I've only been to Vegas with my parents.
Okay.
So when I was 21, I went with my cousin, my dad, and my uncle. So my cousin and I had just turned 21, like a few months apart. My dad turned 60 while we were there, and my uncle turned 60 a few months later.
60 is a big birthday.
That's like way over the hill.
So
10 years.
Then the second time I went was with my mom.
Okay, just your mom? Yeah, that was awkward. Did that at the same time.
And yeah, just my mom. Okay. And that was when the tornadoes happened in Dayton.
Oh God!
So I woke up from a nap. Okay. And my phone was just blowing up with like, "Are you okay? Like, are you okay?" I'm like, yeah. What? And then I get on Twitter. I'm like, oh. And then I call my roommate, and he's like, "What's up, man?" I'm like, "No, I'm. What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just chilling in my bathroom, hoping the tornado doesn't come." So then I call her, and she's like freaking out because her dad's coming to pick her up,
driving through the tornado.
Yeah, her dad's basically driving through the tornado.
He dodged like 4 trees.
And she's like, "Do you need us to pick you up?" I'm like, "No, I'm in Vegas." She's like, "Oh."
I mean, it was scary. There was shit hitting the windows.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm glad I was not there. But October of 2021,
put me down. Sign me up.
So listen here. So every month since I've been the first time, I get email offers.
Every month.
Every month. It's just something to do to try and get
for a year and a half.
Well, I've been twice. Okay. So, but like, I'm pretty sure they'd probably still be coming for the first time.
Okay.
So
you are an avid Vegas goer.
Never turned off the notifications there.
So, oh, dude, you should see. I have like 32,000 unread emails in my Gmail.
Everybody has one email. I feel like that has. I think my Gmail that I use from like high school has like 10,000 unread.
Yeah, I have like 32,000.
Oh, I have. Yeah. I probably have more than
okay, that. But so normally the offer is like 4 free nights with like $50 and like free play and like $75 in food credit. Like nothing like enough to get me to actually look at the offers. So
it seems like a really good offer.
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
So this week, for whatever reason, they sent 4 nights with $200 in free play and $250 in food credit. Which, if done correctly, that could be your food for the entire like stay. So I'm like, all right.
If done incorrectly, though,
That's like 2 meals. Yeah, like could be gone very quickly. So I'm looking, I'm trying different dates, like a year out, like because COVID.
right.
And I come across this week in the middle of October where I can get the suite that is below like the level of the penthouse suite. So it's 2 bedrooms, 1,600 square feet, which is bigger than my apartment.
Yeah.
All
That's bigger
comped.
than every single apartment.
Yeah,
I'm looking for, by the way.
definitely bigger than
All
mine.
comped for the week. So for 4 nights. So I'm like,
Just you right now?
just me. Like I just had to hit book.
What? So you did?
Yeah, of course.
How many does it sleep?
Well, so there's 2 king size beds
Mm-hmm.
and a couch, and obviously 1,600 square feet of living space.
So
There's a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
So we could fit
6
a lot of
people?
people in this.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say that at what age does it become not okay to like, if you have 2 beds, like you can't bring like 8 people? All right. At what age does it like, all right, everybody needs a bed and like their own space?
Well, when you're drunk.
I mean, yeah. So like, I feel like we're still at that age where you don't need. Okay, obviously Joe's a little old here.
Listen. I feel so. I will have lived in my apartment with October 2020 fiance still. So we'll have lived together for like a year and a half. I think. That will. I feel like I'll be used to having like a bed.
Okay, but you'd be sharing the bed. So if you shared the bed with somebody, just one other
The
person,
king size bed is
it would
pretty big.
be
King size beds.
yeah. So it'd be no different.
You could build like a barrier with pillows and just, keep the barrier.
So Morgan is saying if you 2 have to share a bed, there will be a very large barrier of.
If anything,
Yeah.
I get my own bed. You guys.
Yeah.
Oh no! This is off my booking. I get my own bed. That's not up for debate. Just like the Uber thing.
Oh my god! Yeah, you probably paid for the Uber too.
Yeah, that's true.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
You always
Well,
pay
actually,
for
my
it.
dad paid for it because I
Well,
had his card on the account. But that's
Same thing.
That's beyond the point. I had to call the Uber. But yeah, so I'll get you the official dates. But just
What a
know,
party
Vegas in October of 2021.
during spooky season.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Have you been to a casino before?
Yeah, I go with my dad.
I've never been there because you guys know me. I'm an extremely competitive person. Extremely.
Yeah, that's not a place to get
I feel
competitive.
like you wouldn't be able to give your money up either. Like you'd be overthinking everything.
Well, not even that. I would just not. It would just be a never say die attitude.
Yeah, so I mean, the good news about Vegas is there's a whole lot more to do besides gamble.
Is there though?
Oh yeah,
Because I've heard a lot of people say like if you're not of age, then it's like there's nothing really to do.
What's of age? Like
I don't know, what 18?
I mean,
Oh, I was
there's
gonna say.
shows,
Older.
there's like different kinds of museum. Like
Okay.
it's not like it's and then like Fremont Street's an entirely different experience, and like
Fremont Street.
yeah, so that's like old Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do
Okay.
besides like actually gamble.
But I feel like there would be one night where I'd say like, you know what, I could just I'll put $50 at a blackjack, why not? And then like $300 later, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
what?
Okay, so that's why you just got to budget your money. Like you keep money in your safe or something,
Right.
and like you only take out a certain amount a day. It's called being responsible, Joe.
Since when has that happened ever? I would need like you to like keep my credit card. Like you would just
Okay,
need to have
so
my credit card.
that would be rule number 1 of a casino is never bring your credit card.
Because then you can spend money.
Yeah.
You don't
So like if you were planning on gambling, you would lock your credit card. You'd bring straight cash,
Right.
lock your credit card in the safe,
Right.
and not think about it.
Then maybe I could maybe.
You could do it. You could do it.
I just
You'd have a good support system.
I would need to like if I say like I'm going to a blackjack table over there, the response would need to be, oh yeah, I'll come with you.
Oh yeah,
Need
no.
to be like, oh yeah, have fun.
And also, I don't think you would go alone anyways. I feel like you'd be too intimidated.
Ben, I'm not afraid. All right, there's no fear. Ben, if there's a chance to win some cash, I'm not going to back away from that opportunity.
All right, I guess we'll find out next October.
I'll talk to Emily and get back to you. It does sound fun. It sounds fun.
It'd be fun. I want to go with my friends and not my parents.
That's good. Yeah, that's good to see.
Me and
Because
Emily
I've had fun with my parents, but like I want to go.
Me and Emily can just go do our own thing.
Yes, yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, I've also heard Vegas is good for like it's good to go once and then like you're good.
This would be my third time since turning 21, and probably the only reason I might be missing this year is because of COVID.
Yeah,
But it's a fun time.
Okay,
Like it's a good time.
maybe I'll look into it then. Maybe I'll look into it.
A lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta know what. Like you gotta research stuff.
Okay.
Find stuff that you're interested in.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
and just
you do your homework beforehand.
yeah.
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 All right. Maybe I'll look into it.
Yeah, you look into it. You got an entire year to play.
plenty of time.
Will I wait 51 weeks to figure this out?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, you might need to get on the flight thing a little bit sooner than that. Like, you know,
50 weeks. I'll wait 50 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, so the other thing I want to talk about here is we have had so Morgan is back on the blog.
Woo-hoo.
She's back.
Back, bitches.
Are you really back? Are you really back?
I'm back.
Are you sure?
What kind of question is this?
Okay, so I think what he's hinting at is
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Let me
We're
finish.
having a little meeting.
So multiple times since I don't even know what your last blog was before the I'm Back blog.
It was
It's like 7 weeks ago.
what was it? Cotton candy grapes.
Oh, yeah.
There was probably I think there was one after that.
Okay,
The fall
either
one.
way,
The fall
I'm pretty sure Joe would ask you once a week, are you going to put a blog out? You'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to put a blog out.
It wasn't like a malicious. It was like, hey.
Okay, but this is why. I always put way too many things on my plate at once.
Right.
So I always think that I can do all of these things and please all of these people. And then it comes to that day and I'm like, why the hell did I do this? Why the hell did I tell them that I could do this?
It was like every Sunday I would get like a paragraph of like, I had to do this and this and this, and like my friend's cousin's dog died, and then I had to take care of this.
So, I mean, there would be there'd be straight up weeks where she'd text me and she'd be like, Joe's wanting me to write a blog and I'm just not going to do it. Like, I just can't do it.
Yeah. And then
I really wanted to do it, but I just can't do it because I'm just going to sit around and do nothing.
Oh my God. You really think I was sitting around doing nothing? Let's go through the responsibilities that I have in life.
There were a few times where you're like, I just don't have the energy to do it. I'm just going to sit here and do nothing.
Because, listen to me, because when you work full time, I was coaching high school soccer, so that's a full-time job. Shut up.
This is married couple argument number 1.
Yeah, you know how we haven't argued in a while.
I'm taking grad classes just like you.
Yeah, but this semester is really easy.
But
Like, this semester,
I have so many other things.
I do not think our professor, which shout out to you, Professor Munch, if you're somehow listening to this.
No, I really like him.
I really like him.
I told you
But-
I loved him during undergrad.
I am about 1,000% sure this guy does not look at what we turn in and just gives us a grade.
Honestly, that's what I would do as a professor. I'd be like, I am not reading your 20-page paper.
Yeah.
If you did it, great.
That's
Graduated.
how, I mean, obviously I'm going to put in effort for our final.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm going to put in effort for our final, but like, it's very...
We're getting off topic here.
No, this is very important. This will tell you. So if she says that she has homework or something to do in like the next 2 weeks,
I don't
just
though.
know.
I only have one discussion post in the final.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so just know that those don't require a lot of effort. So if she blames her not writing a blog,
I want to punch Ben right now.
So,
I'm not going to make up excuses, but I do have to say, like, this is something fun that I like to do.
Yes.
So, like, when it comes to working, school, coaching, any other responsibility, it's not like I have a boyfriend. That's another story. I'm alone as shit, but if I did, he would be a priority. But so all of these things are priorities.
Shameless plug there for the people. Yeah.
all of these priorities are big deals, right?
Right. Of course.
Broken anchor, big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it for fun.
As you should be.
So if it came between writing a blog for an hour to
It should not take you an hour to
relaxing-
write a blog.
Ben?
Just saying.
I think you should probably just for the next
compared,
like 5 minutes.
compared to working soccer right after, coming home and going to bed at a decent time, I'm going to go to bed at a decent time. You know what I mean?
As
So
you should.
it's things
As you
like that. And we had soccer on Sundays too.
Also, I was fairly certain Joe was going to be like, well, then why didn't you write a blog today?
It's not
I was
Sunday.
wondering.
Stop.
No, talking about me.
Oh.
'Cause I did not write a
gonna
blog
say.
today. No,
And I'm going to call your mom.
do it. No, but I was
Sam.
talking about me because I didn't write a blog today. But
Well, but no, like I think the thing was that like I would ask, and then you would text Ben and say like, "Why the fuck is he pushing me so hard? Like, why is he doing all this and this and this?" And then Ben would say like, "You really need to lay off, man." I was like, "What did I do?"
I was in the
Aw,
middle.
Ben's
I've
standing
been in
up
the
for
middle
you.
of a lot of stuff because, like, if Joe said something to Morgan that she didn't like, Morgan would instantly text me and be
But
like,
no.
"Joe's being an asshole."
Oh my God. I
And
never
then-
said asshole.
But just summarize.
No,
And then, like,
or-
if Dom had an issue with something Joe was saying, I'd instantly get a text from Dom and be like, "Joe's being an asshole."
but so this is-
and I'm like, "What do you want? I don't know what to do."
Overall, we all hate Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is the overarching thing at this point that I'm getting.
The overarching
I know,
thing
but I
is
think-
Joe is going to be the reason that the Broken Anchor fails.
Well, no,
Oh
but,
my
so
God.
we talked about this when we went when we shot Ben's holes the second time, I think.
Well, we've only shot it twice.
So when the time when you were wearing green shirt,
Yeah.
you said like
What? No. What do you mean? We film those every single weekend.
so when we shot Ben's holes, we like you told me you were like I think the first problem we're gonna run into is when you have to be boss. You have to play that role
Mhm.
like that because that's probably not gonna hit well with people
Yeah.
that you've been friends with before then.
Yeah, and I think your issue is you kind of just jump right into
I
it,
think I'm
and
a
they're
very-
not expecting it.
Well, I think I'm a
You're very
direct-
harsh.
I think I'm a very direct person.
Yeah.
So like
So-
I literally like the way that I take criticism is like, hey, you messed this up, do better. And I'm like, awesome, great. Whereas I think like I gotta figure out, other people take things a little different.
Yeah. So
Joe,
I
I'm
think
very
if there's
sensitive.
if there's one thing.
I do cry.
Did something just make a noise? Hold on. Did something just make a noise there? Like something unplugged?
I don't think so.
I swear I heard like a boom boom.
Mine's still plugged.
Are we good?
I don't know. Check the audio behind it.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep, we're good.
Everything's good.
All right, cool. I thought I heard
Are you
something.
good? Is your audio good?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, fuck, I don't know. There's no good way for me to check.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So we're just kind of
Is it recording?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my mouse off of the stop so that happens. Okay, you were saying.
So
Okay, you were saying.
so basically, Joe has not been good at giving people direction. I would say because not that he doesn't. What he's saying isn't important. It's just the way he's gone about it. It with like all of us being friends or whatever. It's hard to take direction from somebody you see as your friend. And
But I don't see
then
Joe
when
as
it
a
just comes out of no, but it's even worse when it comes out of nowhere and he just kind of like flips the boss switch on and you have no idea that it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just something we've talked about it.
Mm-hmm. We talked about.
We
We gotta figure it out.
gotta figure it out, which is our
We're 22 years old. What do you
at
want-
some
what do you
point
want us to do?
at some point that needs to stop being our like tagline when we mess something up, because there's gonna be a point where like, oh, we're just figuring it out, like
You're really like 32 years
we're
old.
about 10 years down the line here. You should kind of have that part figured out. But
That's what Morgan. We talked about that last week on the podcast where we said like, okay, Ben and I are both 23. At what point can we stop using the excuse like, well, we're 23, we're just figuring it out. Like we're just
30.
young. We're still figuring it out.
30.
So we got
so
7.
Yeah, you
all
got a
right,
while.
All right.
Then we really got our
30 is like, hey.
I don't like our chances, but you never know. Anything can happen.
I think overall though, I think I've been a pretty good. I think I've handled it pretty well.
Yeah.
Overall.
Overall, probably.
Give me a grade.
A grade?
Grade.
What? So overall grade.
Like A.
Overall grade A to F.
Incorporating
everything.
Me as like boss.
You as boss.
Leader of this enterprise.
Wow.
They'll go after this. Actually, I don't want to hear yours. Yours is going to be lower than this.
I'm going to go. Are we doing plus and minuses?
Yes, of course.
C plus.
C plus.
I was going to say C plus.
What the hell?
You've been above average.
And I mean, we haven't. I mean, it's still building.
That's the thing. Is we're not like.
I mean, we have 5 months of stuff to go off here. Like, there's not a whole lot of.
Yeah.
So we can't say, oh, you made great decisions.
I'm going to say probably ungraded until we're probably like a year and a half in.
Yeah, I mean, because one thing you could have fixed already was our website, which we talked about last night.
We did have a good talk about that.
And we all agreed that this was the one thing that needed to change. And by my calculations...
No, I'm changing it when I get home.
How many things do you have to do when you get home?
Yeah, Joe. Let's talk about
clean your room. Pack.
So have you mentioned that you're going to Arkansas?
I have mentioned that I'm going to Arkansas.
Or you'll be in Arkansas
to
while
visit.
This podcast is out.
When this podcast is out, I will be in Arkansas. Yeah.
And so
beautiful fiance.
When you go home after recording this, just walk us through what you have to do the rest of the evening.
Right. Now, there's 2 ways this could go.
Okay.
This is so for anyone who doesn't. I think I've mentioned this a couple times. So I have like pre-severe ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know this. This has been so. If I'm not on my medication, there's 2 different ways that the day could go. So if I'm on my medication, then the following will happen. So it will go clean my room, pack for the week, and edit the podcast and fix the website.
What about your laundry?
And do the laundry.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So at this point, when we're recording, it's about 6 o'clock.
By the way, I will have...
And he has to drive an hour, 45 minutes home?
About 40 minutes.
About 40 minutes home.
I will, by the way, when I'm editing this podcast and Morgan says, you got to do your laundry, that I will have forgotten that I will do my laundry, and then I will listen to this and be like, shit.
And also, this might be the most challenging edit that you've had to do.
Yeah, but I am talented.
Okay, I am not arguing with.
I'll figure it out.
So
I talked to Andy, so Roblox Andy, and he was. I was like, "How do you edit your podcast?" And he was like, "Oh, I do. You know, go into this app and do this and do this and do this." I'm like, "Oh, great, man." I was like, "Yeah, me too."
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
While we're here, have we figured? Do they have mics yet? I feel like once either episode, either Andy's audio sucks or Jason's audio sucks.
So, Jason has a mic, Andy has a mic. I don't know what happens from there.
All right. I know
because sometimes Jason records from his phone.
Yeah. Is Andy using the same microphone that he uses during our Zoom calls, which loses audio
all the time?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
that's probably we should probably look into getting him a different mic.
By the way.
They did. They had a great week, really good week for Roblob.
You killed it this week, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Female brain. That was
my drunken
the wine episode.
Yeah.
It did like I think like 600 views on Twitter and stuff.
Wow.
Like that, which for us is that's I know if there are any like real like influencers on here, they're probably like
600 views.
Do that in 3 minutes, but
Yeah.
for us, we haven't been around that long.
Good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I had my little troll session.
Oh, do you want to get into that?
All right. So, if you follow any form of,
do you know what's
I thought you meant my mic.
Oh.
I was like, yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't. I was going to bring up the Big East group chat too.
all right, we'll get to that in a
next.
second. All right. So for anybody who's plugged into Xavier Basketball Twitter, the topic of discussion for the last month will the NCAA accept or reject?
So get a waiver.
Yeah,
Pass through.
get a waiver pass through for Ben Stanley.
Yep.
So a few weeks ago, a week or two ago, I got this idea in my head because at least once a week you guys do the hashtags Let Ben Ball. I got the idea in my head. What if I changed my Twitter name and changed my profile picture to this Ben Stanley guy's name and profile picture on Twitter, and then respond to Andy or Cap's tweet about letting him ball? So I decided today, Friday, was the day. So I went and found the picture, changed my name, and wrote Xavier basketball in my bio. But I didn't change my cover photo.
I didn't know about the bio part. That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
So I think Andy tweeted something like, we're 5 days from the season and we still don't know who's going to play. So then I tweeted that was my waiver got denied with a sad emoji and then put hashtag don't let Ben ball. And I got the most engagement I think I've ever had on my Twitter. But Andy caught onto it right before I sent the tweet because I had liked one of his tweets and he saw a different profile picture. And he's like, who's that? And then he was in our group and he was like, you need to change your name right now. And then I sent the tweet 2 seconds later. And then we actually there was one guy who actually believed it. He was like,
he did?
Yeah, on Twitter he was like, did they say why? And then I was like, yeah, they said that if I played Xavier would just be too good, and they just wanted to keep it fair for the rest of the Big East.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, I had my little fun.
You had your little day in the sun,
on Twitter.
Yeah. So that happened, and then Morgan very quickly learned what the Big East Twitter was.
Yeah.
Just how horny they might be.
Yeah, that was a part of their name, right?
Yeah.
Horny Big East.
But now
Twitter.
it says not horny.
Right.
I'm not sure what that means.
They can very quickly go between horny and not horny.
Currently not horny Big East. That's what it's called.
Yeah, so probably sometime next week. So probably Thursday or Friday, whenever the season. Okay,
Season starts Wednesday. Horny starts Tuesday.
So Tuesday they will be horny, which little teaser. I have some T-shirts coming out for all you horny Big East folks out there.
I have made the design for the shirt.
You have?
It is in. It is ready to go. It is not published. It will be 31% off.
So for anybody who might not be quick with if you're not quick with the math, 69% retail.
69.
It will go on sale. Check our Twitter. Make sure you're plugged into Twitter for that. Continue.
So we were in the group chat, and how did it get brought up? Oh, they were talking about the Big East group chat, and Andy goes, "Oh, Morgan,
you're the topic of conversation."
Also, this was a week and a half ago.
Oh, the conversation.
Yeah.
What today?
Yeah. So Morgan just got GroupMe back on her phone because her phone is terrible.
It's garbage.
We've been telling her for months.
We have a big GroupMe with everybody on the Broken Anchor, chat.
Yeah. So Andy said something about how I got brought up in conversation in their Big East group chat, and I got the app back on my phone, and I was rereading everything in the past. And I'm like, oh, cool. Well, what were you saying? Right. So I screenshotted it and sent it to Andy, and I said, hey, I'm catching up with the group chat, and what are you talking about? And
I feel like Andy's instant reaction to that, his heart, his stomach had to drop. He's
at first he
God.
Literally thought, I think he thought that I was very intimidating. I was mad. What the hell are you talking about? And he was like, oh, no. It was just about your new profile picture on Twitter.
It was probably a safe reaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, no, I don't care. And he was like, I promise it wasn't anything disrespectful, or rude.
Probably better that he went that route instead of suck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he sent me some screenshots, and someone sent a screenshot of my selfie and said Andy from 3. And he said I wouldn't be opposed. And then it went on and on to these men saying, I give you props. She's a good looking woman. And then someone said, bang. And then someone said, she's hot. And then someone said, she's a 9 in Cincinnati and 8 in New York.
There's nothing. I would feel like there would be a bigger drop off.
I would too.
For someone who's in New York. Because everybody you meet from New York is like New York's the greatest place on planet Earth.
Yeah.
All right, so I think it's official. The Big East Horny group chat on Twitter is officially horny for Morgan.
Well, so that credit to you.
Yeah.
Going from a 9 in Cincinnati just to an 8 in New York.
I know.
That had to be a huge confidence.
That has to be
for sure.
Yeah.
Still hate myself sometimes. Still single. How about that?
Hey, maybe you need to just get in that. Maybe you'll find love in the group chat.
Jeez. I don't know. I don't think I will find love.
Mind you, about half those accounts are probably cap burners.
Jason in the group chat, he has like 8 different Twitter accounts.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's a lot of work.
Cap Industries. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Which are we? So does Cap Industries officially own the Broken Egg? How?
No.
We have, or do we own Cap Industries?
So Cap Industries is a subsidiary. I think that's what I have on the website. A subsidiary of the Broken Egg.
Got it. Have you included? What is it? Cap University? His newest?
No, it's just Cap Industries. So I think
so that's
umbrella
all.
term.
All right, Morgan's very lost right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep in the loop, but
we're in our own little fantasy world over here.
But I guess other Broken Anchor stuff. What do you guys think about Marcus coming on?
Oh, I love Marcus.
Were you guys? Were you surprised to hear that he would?
Well, you texted me and you were like, "Hey, do you still talk to Marcus at all?"
Yeah.
I'm like, Marcus Lajeunesse? No, not really. I talked to some of his friends, and you were like, yeah, I think he's coming on to write some blogs.
Yeah.
I love Marcus. I think he's super cool.
He's the most positive human being.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Always has been.
He's
always.
I've never seen him not smiling, but yeah.
Yeah, he's very high energy.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He was so he went to high school with us.
Yeah.
He was like the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was like starting running back on the varsity football team.
And the nicest person ever.
Yeah.
By the way, the football team. I think we won 7 games in 4 years.
We beat Beaver Creek one year, didn't we?
Yeah, that was fun.
Junior
because
year, actually.
we rushed the field at Beaver Creek.
I think that's when Mark tore his ACL.
Yeah, that might. Yeah.
Not to bring that up. Sorry, Mark.
Oof.
Bad memory, but
Mark Armour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tore his ACL?
Yeah, I think it was our junior year. It was at Beaver Creek, right? Junior or senior year.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, so he went to high school with us, and he was like he was the big man on campus. So,
yeah, he was.
Yeah, when he came to us, I was like
I was surprised. But hey, you never know who's watching and who likes what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so.
I think he's gonna be. I think he's a good addition because I think the gambling stuff that he's gonna do. I think the way that we are doing it is I think a good way to do it. Now, were the logistics the best on Twitter Live on Thursday? No, they were not.
I like how I was able to get on.
Yeah,
and he wasn't.
I don't know what was going on.
I just don't think he knows how to use technology.
Now we do.
I feel it.
We still have to try it out next week. Are you? No, you won't be going live this weekend.
No shot. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
Oh, so you're missing. Yeah. So you're missing. Yeah, I guess. Wow.
2 weeks.
You're missing a lot of weeks here.
That'd be 2 weeks. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fire you.
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't have. I mean, hey, you got the test run out.
Yeah.
And then we're not going to do anything with it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. No.
And
but his blogs have been great.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a good addition. So I'm excited.
Now, is he the best at making picks?
Well, his picks are always right. His picks are always right.
Until they're wrong.
Well, so he says at the end of every blog that his picks are always right, no matter what happens.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah. So they're always right. You got to deal with it.
Well, then he's batting 1,000 right now.
Credit to Marcus. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where like we've been around for 5 months and we're already. I mean, Marcus is writer number 13, and we're going to bring on a couple more here pretty soon if all goes well. But
Yeah,
I mean, it's just one of those things where like I was sitting in a room with Dom in June saying like, hey, I got furloughed. Like what? Let's just start writing some vlogs like for fun.
Yeah.
And now we have 14 people. 14,
Pretty-
15 people.
Nice.
Pretty nuts.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But well, yeah, what else is going on?
I don't know. I feel like we haven't talked about anything that we necessarily plan to talk about here.
We had all these things planned. I mean, we
talk about?
touched base on something. Not really, actually.
I guess the only thing we had planned out was to rank Thanksgiving foods.
But everyone does that. Like you know for a fact.
Okay,
every
everyone
podcast-
say quickly like what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. Go, Ben.
Ham.
What?
ham.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking about?
Turkey on Thanksgiving's overrated.
I actually
Drown that shit in gravy.
See, but if
Put
you
me in
have
a
to drown it in
coma.
gravy, it's not good.
Okay,
Can
well, I
can
love gravy.
Can I put out a take? I don't like gravy.
Oh my
I
god.
don't like
Hey.
gravy is overrated.
Do you like breakfast gravy, like sausage gravy?
No.
I put sausage gravy like on my eggs, dip it.
Yeah, we go
dip
to
my
Bob
bacon in
Evans
it.
and Morgan. Like, I'm pretty sure as long as they give her the gravy, she's okay.
Oh, I will eat that shit with a spoon, just like I was slurping that the tomato sauce. Yeah,
Yeah.
gravy. Mm.
I just don't. It's like melted fat.
Honestly, that's why it's so
that's
good.
what it is.
That's why it's good.
But okay, but ham is a very underrated.
I feel like ham's an Easter thing, no?
Or
My
Christmas.
family
I have
always has
ham on
ham
Christmas.
at Thanksgiving, and
Interesting.
Slaps.
it's really good.
I
I mean, obviously, I eat the turkey too.
right.
Like, I'm not going to discriminate.
What's your favorite side?
Favorite side? Ooh,
God, I like it all.
wow.
Honestly, can I be honest? Here's a basic answer. But if there's a good dinner roll,
Oh yeah.
there's a good like a nice hot like
Yeah,
not a Hawaiian roll,
like an actual like dinner.
like an
roll.
actual dinner roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, one year we did Texas Roadhouse rolls. Oh man, that was wow. But favorite side? I don't know.
Stuffing guy.
I do like stuffing.
I can't get on board with the stuffing.
I like stuffing.
What is what is stuffing?
Bread.
Breadcrumbs. My mom makes it with onions and celery in it, and probably other stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's generally the gist of it.
Mm,
I like it, but I know it's not everybody's cup of tea.
right. Well, some people go with there's homemade, and then there's the Stouffer's one, which is like the. I feel like so. There's you guys know who Kevin James is? Kevin James,
Kevin
Mall Cop guy.
James. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So he had the thing where I think he has like a bit on stuffing where he's like, why would you make your own stuffing when Stouffer's is making stuffing every day, 365 days a year, and you think that on this one day of the year you're gonna outdo Stouffer's?
See, okay, but I think like
You better than Stouffer's on one
I
day?
think 9 times out of 10 I will take the homemade like recipe over the box recipe.
Yeah.
Like my family makes this sweet potato casserole.
Ooh.
It is basically a dessert. It probably has to have like 4 sticks of butter in it at least.
Yes.
And like
Yes.
3 cups of sugar.
on a plate.
And like 3 cups. I'm not kidding you. It should probably be considered a dessert.
I am turned
Not a
on.
side.
I'm so turned
And then
on.
they make this other thing called cranberry crack.
Cranberry
crack.
what?
Cranberry crack.
Okay.
No, it has to do with like marshmallows and it's again a lot of sugar.
Interesting.
Like
Okay.
it's so good.
How about that like green bean casserole, corn casserole, all that jazz?
Yeah, green bean casserole is pretty good. So for Thanksgiving this year, so I'm gonna be down in Arkansas because Emily can't come home.
Mhm.
So because of the vid. So
Hold on.
The vid.
Did you just call it the vid?
vid.
I've not heard it called
It's
that.
the
yet.
The
vid.
COVID.
Where'd you hear that one?
The new Kevin Hart special.
Yeah. Okay.
Kevin Hart
All
calls
right.
it the vid. Yeah, because
I haven't seen it yet.
He says it sounds like AIDS the most.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
But so yeah, Emily can't come home. So I'm going down to her, and we're gonna do fondue.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're gonna do cheese
Yum.
fondue.
Wow.
For dinner.
Fancy.
That sounds
excited.
good.
I don't know how we're gonna pull it off. How that happens.
Hey, that's part of the fun.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
I'll probably burn myself.
Yeah, probably.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Wow. Yeah. So, Joe, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Food or side?
Well, both. Well, I mean, I got asked both. So
I do. So I do turkey, and then I dip the turkey into the salad dressing.
Interesting. I've never heard that one before.
Write that one down, people.
okay, what? So like ranch?
No. Like it's usually like a nice Italian,
Okay.
possibly a Caesar.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let me tell you. Stuff.
See, again, you have to add stuff to the turkey.
Right. It's because it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But is the dark meat wetter?
I don't know, Joe. Is it?
wow.
Wow. It's one of those things you say it and then
It just-
You
Yep.
instantly.
Yup.
yeah. But is that how it works though?
I honestly don't
Dark
know.
meat
I
is
never cooked
like-
the turkey.
I feel like it
I
is
just
wet,
eat it.
like more
What is the
moist.
difference? What is the difference?
I'm not sure.
Is it two separate parts of the turkey?
I
Probably.
feel like lighter meat is a lot more dry. This is just we need to change subject.
Oh my god.
All right. So Joe,
Salad dressing.
Joe, what's your favorite side? What's your
The dinner rolls.
dinner rolls?
Okay.
Like a nice if it's like a homemade dinner roll.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic.
Morgan.
I'm all about the sides. Like I like turkey if it's drowned in gravy, but if not, like it's kind of dry. I do like ham.
So you think the turkey's dry then?
Yeah.
Just checking.
Especially the
I'm just
light,
checking.
the light meat.
Yeah, the white meat.
But I'm all about the
dark meat,
sides.
you're a big fan.
Yeah, I could eat the dark meat.
Yeah.
I'm all about the sides. I like the mac and cheese. I like the corn casserole. I like the green bean casserole. I like the mashed potatoes with gravy. Of
That
course.
is one thing
I
wish
like all of them.
I wish my family would like do is actually make green bean casserole for Thanksgiving instead of just green beans.
Ooh, yeah, that's so plain.
Like I love green bean casserole.
Oh, fuck me up.
Like my mom will ask me what I want, and I'll be like green bean casserole. She's like, "What else do you want?" I'm like, "I don't."
That's it.
As long as there's green bean casserole, we're good to go.
Ooh, asparagus? Are we a fan of asparagus here?
I've never had it on Thanksgiving.
I love
but
this.
I like asparagus.
I make asparagus all the time, but I've never had it on Thanksgiving.
Asparagus, like you put it in the oven, some salt on it, season it
Some
up.
oil.
Yeah, a
Yep.
little oil.
Yep.
Pea stinks
So-
a day later, but it's worth it.
So, do you have it on Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. My mom. That's like my mom. If my mom's making a fancy dinner. My mom's cooking ability. She's good at a few things.
Oh my god.
She's
She's good at everything.
She's an incredible human being.
She's the bomb.
She borderline raised everybody in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she does like she focuses on a few things. Asparagus is very good.
Okay.
I'm good at asparagus. Some zucchini.
Zucchini.
Mhm.
So my mom in the summer, she'll like grill all that. It's like she'll put it in a little pan and like.
Okay,
grill-
Sam.
Oh, man, it is.
Okay,
Wow.
Sam.
Yeah.
Okay,
That-
mom.
It's fantastic.
Yum.
My family's very, very meat based. So like we'll just go to like Kroger and get like
Shit ton of meat.
just like burgers or steak or something like that. And my mom's just like
Go meat
puts it on the
shopping.
grill and she's good at that. She's good at that.
Ben, how about those Hawaiian burgers?
Oh man.
Oh,
You're,
Shout out to my father.
Shout out to your dad.
Big Papa Ray.
Ray, if you're listening, when can I come over again and have another burger?
I told him the other night, I was like, Ben misses your Hawaiian burgers. Oh, I just made them the other night. Like, why didn't he come over? He's
Well-
like, Dad, you didn't tell me.
Whenever they're on the menu again, let me know and I will be there.
Dude,
Yeah.
Here's the better question: when do you start drinking on Thanksgiving Day?
Oh God, morning. Well,
Like-
no, but the night
God,
before
morning.
is the biggest night to go out to drink. on Wednesday night.
Oh
It's a
man!
mini high school reunion.
So
do you
last year,
remember when Bar Louie was open?
Yes.
Oh my god!
well, that was 2 years ago. Last year, it was my birthday. That Wednesday was my birthday.
Oh
Went
god!
out and got completely shit-faced. The next day, I was like sick, and it was not worth it.
I went out to Bar Louie with you guys one time.
Yeah, I remember that.
It is tragic
Was that
that
the one
is
time?
closed.
That was no. It was it on Thanksgiving.
It might have
No.
been.
No, I was in like shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, it was like during the summer.
It could be. And
That's true. I wear shorts and
R.I.P.
t-shirts.
yeah.
R.I.P. to Bar Louie. Dollar
Man.
beers.
Okay,
What a
so
great deal.
here's my conspiracy theory. I low-key think they might reopen. I don't know why, but all the signage and everything's still up.
Yeah, no
Like-
one's taken over
Bar Louie and Beaver?
Yeah.
at the Green.
Like
yeah.
if you walk by it, all the signs are still up on the outside. All the tables and stuff are on
And
the
that would have
inside
went
still.
quick if someone was buying. Like if it
Yeah,
was
I mean,
for
you
sale.
think they'd like auction all that stuff off? Like,
See how how fast Condados went in after
Yeah.
EO?
yeah,
Yeah.
There's a Condado at the Green now?
Yeah.
yeah. It's where EO
Yeah.
Burger was.
Their
And then
margins
EO
are
Burger
strong.
moved and then went out of
Those mugs are
business.
fantastic.
They're strong.
Yeah.
I was crap faced after 2.
Crap face.
Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss.
Oh man.
But yeah, the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving is a big night. Maybe not this year,
Yeah.
but most years.
Yeah,
Big night.
definitely not this year. Unless you're throwing house parties.
Are people throwing house parties?
Probably.
Probably.
Not getting invited to any of those things.
No, we're not cool enough.
Lame.
We're having a house party at Morgan.
Yeah. I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
We already agreed to
We
that.
said that's on the Friday after, not the Wednesday. So
After my birthday.
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so that's the show.
Wow.
That was
That was fun.
Let's say that went well.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So coming up this week, I think we're gonna be a little bit less because of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's going on. So.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna send the thing in the group. I was like, if anyone blogs on Thursday, I'm gonna be real upset.
Who usually blogs on Thursdays?
Let's see. Marcus has to put something out because there's
He'll probably put something out for Thanksgiving. So like the Thanksgiving games.
there's like 3 football games at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So Marcus will have to put something out. I mean, that's just on brand.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Hunter should not vlog.
Thursday is already a slow day, so what else am I
Female
on
brain.
Thursdays?
Female
Oh,
brain? Are you doing a female brain? on Thursday?
Hey, by the way, I need some more questions. Well, I got some in the group chat today. But
that
hey,
was
all of you
something.
out there listening, send us some good questions that I can answer about females.
appropriate questions.
Got to be appropriate.
Yeah, don't
Non-sexual,
Yeah.
like what was the one that some guy sent in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't say
Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's asking a lot from our.
Okay,
Twitter
I mean you can
followers.
be dumb,
If
but
we're
like
asking like what's your favorite like positions, don't,
I'm not going to answer
Let's
that.
let's be regular.
Are we adults? I don't know, but I'm definitely not going to answer
We're 23
that.
years old. Well, what do you want from us? We're 24.
We might be the furthest things from adults at 23.
Oh God, yeah.
So yeah, that's the show, and we will see you guys on Monday. So let's go have the best week of all time. Because why the hell not?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.